Oh no! Damn it! I went through the current. I went through the damn current. Can't do that. Oh, nice! He's dead.
Get the fuck out of here.
Totally tubular time travel. Just as in the Japanese version, enter up, up, down, down, left, right, LR on the second controller on the title screen, and then start the game from a scene select menu. That's awesome.
Huh.
By the way, we're getting the full ending.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm a little dork in the...
yeah.
This game, though, is very psychological. Oh. Jesus! Are you guys trying to kill me? That was in game, by the way. The game did that, and then Yorkshire hit that bang. I think I just jumped out of my chair. What the fuck was that? Sets up. Going way up. And strike one. I like his black socks. Yeah, I think he actually does have black socks like this too. Like this is actually pretty accurate. Whoop. Oh no, Harmack, no. Oh god. Poor Harmack. Call him an ambulance. Oh shit. Hang on, I'm just gonna get right back on the bike. It's not working as well as I'd hoped. Okay. Now we're down to 4. Whew. Of course, there's a all right. That's the sign of we're live, I think. No, I don't want to snap that window, Microsoft. What's going on, everybody? Del says he's patiently waiting. Okay, Del. Well, now you're down to waiting. That's over on the Discord. SlashStreams.com. You can get the Discord link off of there. It's usually pretty active. This week it's been a little quiet, but usually it's pretty active. I know, because Harmack took a couple days off. We'll get into all that.
Yep. Been a busy week.
Why was there no State of the Streams May? Well, I guess we'll talk about that. And whatever else you want to talk about. Let us know your ideas for what you'd like us to discuss in the Twitch chat here. I cannot read Discord, so don't do it there. Harmack can, but I can't. Someday I'm going to go back and perfect this whole thing.
Oh, shit.
What are you all shitting?
No, you're going to go and correct everything. Hell with it. I'll make it work.
I want to, because there's just... I think there's... I watched a guy do... Or it was a replay on a YouTube channel the other day, but he did... one of these like streams like how we're doing. He just talked to a guy on what I believe was some like Discord like app for like an hour, just talking, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, and he was able to like, you were able to like share. The guy was able to share a desktop, all kinds of stuff.
Wow.
I feel like we're behind the times, Harmack.
We're not doing what we're supposed to be,
Yeah,
apparently.
I feel like we're behind the times. There we go. Why is my camera off? There we go. All right. Straighten up there, camera. I'm still off. Why am I off? There. Am I center now? No. There. Now I'm center. We do this shit live, ladies and gentlemen. I'm too cheap.
That's right.
I'm too cheap to buy a blue screen or green screen. So I just
You'll buy everything else, but not a piece of green fabric.
I have actually the green screen from the old show still, but I don't have a way to hang it.
Tape.
Nope, I'll buy auction. I'll shop on auctions right before the stream starts, but I won't buy a green screen.
Right.
I miss the old art stores you used to be able to go to buy, you know, like green screen stuff. That's how I did the old green screen. I didn't order one off Amazon. I went to like, what was that name of that place? Like Joanne Fabric or something, and went in there.
Oh my God, Joanne Fabric.
Went in there and bought like just a big freaking piece of green fabric and taped it on the wall. I think they're done now. I think that store's out of business now.
Really?
Oh, women all get Amazon delivered now. Why go to an art supply store? Just get it on Amazon, right? Why did your mic go quiet? Your mic went quiet for some reason. Harmack's trying to fix his. Is it me or is it? It's not me, right? Let me play an audio sound here. It is me. Why is it me? That's weird. What happened? Why did Discord get all quiet? Hang on, Harmack. I'm trying to figure this out, buddy. We lost a good man here. I don't know what happened. This is very weird. Like I don't know though. I get Windows audio. But every other piece of audio is not playing. Oh wait, no, it is you, Harmack. It is you, because I forgot I muted the sound.
Right.
Sorry about that. It was you. I'm sitting here like blaming my audio board here. Are you back? I heard right, and then you went off again. His voice meter banana is busted.
No, can you
Yeah,
hear me
now I can hear you. Yeah, now I can.
I'm trying to get sound.
You got to shorten the cord somewhere?
No.
Is it cutting you off? Like, is it just like
Yeah, I think I'm trying to adjust my volume slightly. No.
Okay. Well, I can hear you now, so that's good. He's adjusting. He's adjusting himself.
No, it's the gate.
Oh man. Yeah, he cranked the gate up there. Yeah, if you're in our chat, just drop a comment what you'd like for us to talk about. We talk about gaming news. We answer any questions. Wrestling news. We don't give predictions, but we will talk about anything wrestling related or gaming or streaming. Probably could talk about the new Twitch
we know
policies.
all that stuff.
The new Twitch policies that
Oh man.
came down the pipe this week that's just inflicting more pain on streamers. I'm not allowed to put I have to go back and edit my SSWF stream for Monday because we have a piece of art that sits on the screen that advertises the t-shirts that we sell for SSWF. And
I still don't get that. That makes absolute sense.
I have read that I am not allowed to post that anymore. Not me specifically, but if you read the TOS, says if you have a burned in video that has an ad, can't do it. If you have a little piece of art on your screen that's advertising a product, it's got to be like minuscule. It really impacts streamers.
Well,
sucks.
But it doesn't make any damn sense. It's like, why?
Apparently, a lot of people too did not know the VOD rule, which they've actually not added that. That's been in effect since we've started. The VOD rule is if you get done with the stream, you can't just immediately go to YouTube and start a live premiere and have it be your recorded VOD. You've got to wait at least 24 hours before posting of that content. So that's why the YouTube channel is so behind, because we have to wait a certain odd period of time.
But I'm trying to figure out why.
It's just it's anti-competitive measures on that front. Because you're an affiliate. I'm an affiliate, so we belong to them.
So basically, what you're trying to say is that because you belong to us, we're going to tell you when and where you can post your stuff because we're not even getting paid.
For 24 hours, they can dictate that. After 24 hours, you can post it wherever. This content is exclusive to Twitch for a day.
That is so stupid. And people are sitting there going, people, and Twitch is sitting there going, I don't understand why I don't get it.
Well, apparently they posted a, let's see if we can, crap. I was afraid that would happen.
Let's go through the terms of service together.
Let's see. I'll pull up their Twitter. This is where I read a lot of this stuff on here.
I'm sure everybody was really happy and they were all understanding.
Well, first of all,
I'm sure
they seem to have given me a shout out.
Oh, nice.
Let me show you this here. I'm quite stunned by this. Happy kind of at the same time. Hang on here. For those of you who know me. Right here. OmniSlash.
Oh, God. Come on.
I seem to have gotten a shout out. I don't know why. If you see right down here, there's my Twitter name. Yeah, they said there on June 7th. Yesterday, we released new branded content guidelines that have impacted your ability to work with sponsors to increase income from streaming. These guidelines are bad for you and bad for Twitch, and we are removing them immediately. So, okay, that's news to me. Did they actually go back on this now?
Oh, yeah, I was about to say that almost sounds counterproductive.
They have apparently retracted here. If I'm reading this, and that's how far behind I am here. Yesterday, right, we're learning this live here, guys. We're learning this live.
Learning with State of the Stream.
Yep, we're learning it live here. Yesterday, we released new branded content guidelines that impacted your ability to work with sponsors to increase your income from streaming. So they kind of owned up there, actually, from what I'm reading, if I'm reading this
so
right.
Basically they're saying that's corporate jargon for going, hey, we fucked up, just ignore what we had earlier.
Yeah, they should just take this line away and just put, hey, guys, we fucked up. These guidelines are bad for you and bad for Twitch, and we're removing them immediately. So, AKA, I tell you what happened. This is what happened. Let me see if I can find this. So this guy here, this dude here is one of the biggest streamers on Twitch today.
Who's this guy?
Mr. Beast.
Okay.
So he put this tweet on June 6th. Hey, Twitch, how about instead of handicapping what creators make, you help them make more? Seems more logical. And then this whole chain of stuff.
Oh, wow.
Came underneath this streamer. And they've got other competitive services. Like there's Rumble out there. There's YouTube. There's Kick. There's a lot of other services that are there. And so I don't know where this. I'm trying to find where this one tweet was, but he kind of threatened to stream on Kick, I guess. And they,
really?
Yeah, and they retweeted it, and I think that's what happened. Is that they were like, okay, well, we're gonna start causing issues here. The other thing was, they said that if you are an affiliate and you want to leave break your affiliate contract, and you want to leave and go back to another streaming service, Twitch is going to start charging you $25 in fees. Or if you are breaking the rules, like if you are multi-streaming, for example, to another service, say if like right now I'm multi-streaming to YouTube and Twitch, which is against their terms. Right. They could terminate my affiliate agreement and then charge me $25. So another thing was, this other company, this Kick, was like, okay, we'll cover the $25 fee for anyone who wants to break their contract. So I honestly think they were getting so much backlash and so many threats.
Yeah.
From people.
Well, it makes sense.
That they had to backtrack on their terms.
Well, like for example, like the one
I see you, Doe Griffith. By the way, I'll read what you're saying. I see you in the chat there.
The one thing though that kind of confuses me is that, here they are talking about, well, we want you guys to be, good streamers and everybody kind of follow the rules and stuff like that. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to make it so, like, for example, like we have the SlashStreams network, just a little network of 3 guys, me, you, and Scales. And from the way it was worded, we couldn't even, like, how in mine I've got SlashStreams network, kind of an invisible type logo up in the corner. You can't do that. And I was just like, why?
I had warned you to not for any other reason. I had warned you to remove it because I didn't want you getting charged $25 for breaking contract or anything.
Yeah, but I'm streaming just on Twitch only, so therefore I'm not breaking any rules.
But there's a lot of like little networks of streamers that if you even go on Twitter, there's a bunch of small streamer networks, and part of their networking is they have a logo for this exclusive club or whatever that these streamers are involved in, and they put that little logo on stream so the person watching can go, oh well, shit, what's the SlashStreams network? And then they inquire and they find, oh, here's another related streamer. Here's another related streamer, and you build from there. But they're kind of nerfing that camaraderie, which is like,
until the backlash hit, they were going to.
Well, seemingly they've gone back on everything we're talking about. So maybe, but it was in the news. I had this to cover tonight because it was in the news. I'm glad that Twitch is waking up, going back on some of this shit.
Well, because I think Twitch has always thought, we're the go-to thing. Yeah, well, you will be as long as you don't like, especially like even with YouTube, like start stifling people. It's because they'll just go somewhere else, then that platform will be taking shit, and I don't think they want that.
I have found that it is harder to make money lately on Twitch.
It definitely. It's no joke.
It has been harder lately. The other thing, I think they've done something with the algorithm. I can't prove it, but I think they've messed with something. Because for a while, there was a steady trend where I'd see a bunch of new faces in. And I know I've always heard play a game that no one's playing. Play a game that not a lot of people... Go on there and look at what games people are playing and play a game that you don't see any viewers for because that game you're going to show up first in. I've done that. I've done that before, and it has done nothing.
Right.
So I don't know what they're doing, but it is I've noticed like my follow count has just stalled.
Right.
And I don't know. I mean, changes got to be made. I've sat and thought about this all week. Like what changes do I want to make for the channel? Like,
The only thing, the only thing that you can do that make your channel better is quit your job and do it full time.
I thought about
No one's gonna.
adjusting out like what hours, what days. Um,
Mhm.
but then I have to realize that yeah, you're right. I'm not getting paid.
No.
I have an actual job, so like maybe that's too much work. That's too much thought to uproot my
I
life for this.
yeah.
If I was like carrying a steady check for this or something, and I noticed a dip, then maybe I would be the one to start going, yeah, well, I probably should.
Well, that's exactly what I was thinking. If our main income was Twitch, and all of a sudden that started different. Okay, yeah, we got to work on it. This has always been a hobby, and we got people that was great, and I'm glad we have. But it was never meant. I mean, yeah, would we like to be famous on Twitch? Sure, who the hell wouldn't? But it was never. We never expected to even get the followers we got. I mean, obviously, when you guys look at our follower counts, we didn't fucking buy followers like certain people. And we never did.
There we go with the buy followers. Yeah. That comes
We
up
never
about
bought-
once a state of the streams.
Never bought followers.
About
We
the
never
certain person who bought followers.
never did cheesy gimmicks to get followers. It was just literally, hey, oh, here we are. You like it? Follow us and come on back. And you know what?
Yep.
Some people do, some don't, but whatever. I mean, and if they're going to mess with the algorithm, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, it sucks. I'd like to see more people. And I mean, I have to admit, even on my stream, I've been seeing, which is
I don't know what's going on with there. I think whatever old algorithm you're still in, and I've gotten moved because I don't know. I can't it's that is in no terms any hate either. By the way, I don't want that to come off the wrong way. I'm not a hate
into the bitch slap.
I'm not a hateful herald or anything like that. But like I just
Hateful herald.
I'll watch like 3 people a night will come into Harmack stream like, oh hey, I love this game, and I'm like, wow, that's cool. He's got this this interaction of new people coming in, and then it's like, here I'm playing like this game, and there's like nothing. There's crickets. it's like, okay.
I don't know. I mean, it's like
I played RE4, the original RE4, which is like a 15-year-old game. I'm like, okay, well maybe I'll get the new one's coming out. Maybe some people will want to see the old one. Make some comparisons. Nope, not a single. Unless you're watching and I don't know that you are watching VODs, I have no idea. But not a single hey there, hi there, oh there, nothing.
It's like, all of a sudden I'm just thinking about reading Rainbow. Hey, don't take my word for it. Da da da. I mean, it's like I don't know what the. To be perfectly honest, I never actually understood the algorithm. I just always knew.
I think there's an algorithm in place. I don't know. I can't explain
there
what the algorithm is. I just think that there's something that you're. I don't know. Maybe you're just a handsome man. We've already proved that you have stalkers. I mean, I think you're just a handsome man, but maybe that's what it is. I don't know. You're obviously a handsome devil, and
Well, no, there was a point in time where
other devils are attracted to you, so it's like
I don't know, either that or they're just like, let's tune in to watch this fat sap play a game. Fun, it's funny. Look at this, fatty playing a game.
You should like label on your stream like fat guy plays video game. Let me go back and read here.
What do we got in the chat?
Chatter activity going on here. Some chitter chatter. Doug Griffith, of course, thought the chat was broken because nobody responded to him. The sounders are not broken when I'm in the other view. I don't think I have them on because when I have the web browser up, I'm trying to show you something. And if I was trying to show you something and there was text blocking the screen, that really would be counterintuitive. Stream on Ustream. Is Ustream still even a thing? Are they there still?
Is that still around? I thought they were gone.
Let's see. Oh, see, I keep putting my browser up and blocking it here. Okay, hang on. I typed Ustream wrong and I ended up somewhere else. Um, that's weird.
Al forgot how to type, everybody.
No, you ever type a URL wrong and you end up somewhere you shouldn't be? That's kind of what just happened.
What? You end up on the dark web on a child site? Al,
No, not like
what are
that.
you doing?
God, no. I think Ustream is gone, dude. Google Ustream.
I swear I don't think Ustream. Hang on.
See, they have a trick one up there though. It's without the A in it. I think Ustream is gone, dude. I think they're dead.
I haven't in years.
Let's see. I don't know, man. Is Ustream still active? Oh, Ustream is now a part of IBM Watson Media. No wonder why we can't find it.
Yep. Owner IBM Cloud Video.
So, okay. So
I guess
they've been rebranded. Yeah, okay, here it is. That's why IBM comes up first. I thought IBM was paying for an ad or something.
No, it's
Wow, way to kill your
it's
platform.
owned by IBM.
Way to kill your platform, IBM. Oh, yeah, can't go to Ustream. Sorry.
Yeah. Nope. No use.
Hello, TP Poker's here. Hello and good evening, sir.
GP Poker.
Ustream is dead. What about Stickum? Oh my god. Stickum.
Stickum.
Whatever happened
Oh my
to
god.
Stickum?
I forgot about them. Holy shit.
Well, it does come up in a Google search, but I don't want to tell you what the description is.
Hot
says-
horny housewife.
No, it says browse the HD cams of these top sex.
I knew it. I knew it had to be something pornographic. I knew it.
It's not naughty cams. I think I want to say Stickum's dead, guy.
Yeah, Stickum's gone.
I think Stickum's gone.
If they've gone down the porno rabbit hole, they're done. That's last ditch effort to get people to show up.
I felt extremely old yesterday because I'm thinking because to us, like, we're sitting here just saying, oh yeah, you go to Ustream, and it's like, yeah, Ustream, okay, I forgot about them. Ustream's been dead for a while, and it's like I read a tweet yesterday that said that in end of May, that it was the 10-year anniversary of the Xbox One Titanic sync. Do you remember that E3 when they unveiled the Xbox One? And they did nothing. Do you remember what the deal with it? The whole deal with it.
You had to get the camera and
the whole thing, the whole Don Matrick deal with it bit where he's like,
we were like sending video.
He's like, oh, you don't have access to the internet. You're serving the military and you don't have access to internet. Get a 360. You remember when he said that?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Well, that was 10 years ago this year.
Dude, that doesn't seem like it was that long ago. Wow,
that was 10 years ago. That whole joke has been going on for 10 years, and if I had not read that tweet and someone had said, like, how long do you think
I'd have said like 3 years.
I'd have been like 5,
ago.
6 years. No, 10. The PS4 has been announced about 10 years ago. I'm still buying PS4 games today, and that console was announced 10 years ago.
Wow, that's hard to believe.
That just blows my freaking mind. He says Dell seem longer than 10 years. No, there's no way. I guarantee you, Dell, if I would have asked you how long ago that Don Matrick thing happened, you would have said, like, 6, 7 years.
Well, our first, I got a memory on Facebook. The first ever chicken wing off we did.
Yeah.
When I had Willie sit next to me, that was 14 years ago.
Actually, to correct you, that's not the first chicken wing off that we did. That was the second chicken wing off that we did. The first one happened in 2007. We did the chicken wing off at the bar. We broadcast. It was like there was some trickery I made people think. This is back when we did radio. It's back when we did Uber Guild's radio. Remember? It was Steve versus Brody.
Oh shit! That's right.
And I made everybody think we were live from a bar, and I had just come from the bar, and it was 25 minutes out of being pre-recorded. I had it on a little tape player because you didn't have like a smartphone back then.
No.
To record for, you know, or even take video or anything like that. It was just AM quality audio, and I had everybody thinking that we were broadcasting live from this bar.
Hey,
and I'm like, hey, well,
Dave, and that's back in Nextel days.
I'll be like, well, I'll be right back, and we'll be in the studio. And then like we went and played like a 5-10 minute block of songs, and we came back, and I'm like, well, that was a pretty explosive wing off. Yeah, but that was 07.
Jesus Christ.
The other wing off was in 09. You're right, but that was here.
That was 16.
I talked to him the other day. The guy you're talking, Willie, that guy, and he wants to come. He didn't say he want to come back around, but like he knows what we're up to these days. Like a lot of them do. They don't know the story, but they you know they know that where we're at.
They don't know my murderous intent. Yeah.
Well, I told him that because I was cleaning out a drive. I was deleting a lot of data, stuff I won't need anymore. And I was going through podcast episodes. I saved 59 Block Party episodes, which I don't know what to do with. I want to.
I wouldn't either.
I want to put them somewhere. You know, for people just to listen to when they're bored, just to have them somewhere, you know. But I haven't figured that whole thing out yet. But I saved 59 times, what is it, an hour or 2 hours? I can't remember.
2 hours.
So times that by 2 hours, and you have that much Block Party content.
118 hours.
Yeah. And then I found the Class Clown Comedy podcast.
Oh, those are hilarious.
And I was listening to that, and I called up. I texted Willie. I was like, dude, I found these episodes. I was listening to this, and I'm like, you have no idea the gold. I was like, first of all, even for a black guy, you couldn't get away with this shit today. Saying.
Today they would have black.
Even being an African American person, you would not get away with the shit you said. And he's like, oh, I know. No. He's like, oh, I know.
Times are completely different.
Yeah. But I'm like, this is good shit.
I mean, like for
Not
one, like if
horny
you watch
Willie.
like some horny Willie.
Who's horny Willie? Yeah, but I told him, I'm like, there's no way you would even.
Oh, there was a lot of stuff that we did back then. I mean, there are words that we used to say back.
Yeah.
Like I'm not going to say the word, but like the R word. Someone who's handicapped. I mean, that was common. You watch some old school YouTube videos. Like, I was watching the Nerd the other day. I was just kind of feeling nostalgic. I watched some like the old Nerd videos and stuff like that, and the R word was used all the time. But it was just, it wasn't making fun of anybody. It was just saying like it was just stupid. But unfortunately, now you can't do anymore. I mean,
you may want to make another small adjustment to your mic. Like it cuts you out like on the tail ends of your words, if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, no.
Like you can hear your talk, but then like it's almost like you have a short in the cord and you're wiggling it. I know you're not, but anyway, guys, get your topics in, whatever you want us to discuss. We're just rambling at this point. We were talking about the Twitch terms changes, which we found that apparently that's been overturned completely. So that conversation's irrelevant now.
Yeah, right.
That's old news in about 10 minutes. So, if you've been following any, okay, you were talking. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but you were talking about stuff we used to be able to say and stuff we can't.
Well, yeah, like the R word. You can't say that anymore. Words, just simple things that at the time we weren't never thought of as bad, but And I think the thing that kills me though is if some people were to go back and listen to the stuff that we had said back in the day, on the culture now, they almost want to hold your feet to the fire on it. It's like, look,
I think that
it was a different time, man.
a lot of those bits that were written, because we wrote those bits back in the day. There was a group of three of us. Three of us wrote those bits. And the funny, the one guy who wrote the bits that would get canceled was the African American guy.
Yeah.
So he knew his own. He wrote his own jokes, but I felt odd running those even back in the day because I'm like, we did one segment one time. I'll never forget this, where we were talking about women, and we were talking about like things you shouldn't say to women. I don't know if you remember this.
Oh yes, I do.
But I read the going into it. I was looking over the show notes and I was looking at the bit that we had. I'm like, we need to put a bumper ahead of this. I'm like, because if anybody thinks this is real, I'm like, we're gonna be like, our heads are gonna be on a stick.
Oh,
so I ran the bumper, and the bumper was like, "Oh, the following segment you're about to hear is for entertainment purposes only, and it is intended to be sexist." Blah blah blah. Like it was just like warning. Did anybody heed that warning? No, because we got into it. We got into it, and he said something about his wife.
The views and opinions depicted in the next are not the opinions of Escape Show Studios.
He said something about he married his wife because she cooked because of her cooking skills or something. Like he cared nothing else about her except how she cooked or whatever. And if he didn't have a sandwich, he'd like throw his wallet at her. Like he was coming up with like all this off the wall shit, and people believed him. And I'm like, and there's people in the chat going, I never knew you felt this way. You need to leave him right. And his wife was in the chat, and his wife was like kind of privy to what was going on. I was like, we gotta kill this segment, guys. We gotta kill this. And he's like, Willie's like the whole time. Oh, my wife's just playing along. I guess she got like pissed.
Well, yeah, but eventually it's like you can only defend yourself so long if you're like, all right.
I'm like, it's amazing how offended people can get over a bit. Like. That's why you don't ever hear anything about Howard Stern, or Howard Stern just doesn't do anything anymore, or like Rover or any of those other like
none of them do.
Shows.
They can't.
They don't want to mess with it. They don't want to go through the cancel culture crap, and they just don't do it. And
the funny thing is, I have found it funny lately. I've noticed that the ones that are always talking about cancel culture, oh, I can't believe there's all this cancel culture. They're the ones canceling everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, look, hypocrite. There was a point in time where, you know what, we were able to do something as a community. You'd make fun of each other. It was all in good fun. We could all laugh together. Now all of a sudden, you can't. I would hate, and I mean, mad respects to Steve. I would hate being a stand-up comedian right now. Your goal as a comedian is to take one thing and blow it out of proportion to make it work. But in order to do that, you got to point out something that, that people would all agree is funny.
Yeah.
Like, this person's big nose or something like that. But now the person with the big nose, instead of laughing at it, going, oh, that was good, sister goes, how dare you? Now I need a safe space.
I paid him a visit not too long ago, and he has like he keeps a binder of his material. Yeah. And he's like, I'm working on a new bit. He's like, I need to run it by you to tell me if you get offended at all. And I'm like, I don't get offended by anything. He's like, but you know what would offend somebody else as to, And I'm like, okay. And so he read it, and I'm like, I don't find that offensive. I'm like, I don't think anybody else would find that offensive, but
Yeah. No.
They're mostly like fat jokes, but on him, like, one was about him in an airport or something and getting on a plane.
But there's always going to... But see, that's the one problem. There's always going to be someone out there. Like, for example, on my stream, I can't say that I'm going into this...
blind?
Well, yeah. I personally, on my stream, can't say, all right, guys, welcome to, playing Chrono Trigger. I'm playing Chrono Trigger. We're going through it blind. I can't even say that. And I'm freaking legally blind. and I still can't say
I
it.
would fight that.
I would
I've
too,
seen-
but I'm
I've
not about
seen-
to bother with it.
No, dude, I've seen stream tags where people put playing blind. Like I don't think they're doing that much anymore. Rather than going, I don't know. There's many more videos they could go after, in my opinion. That they should be more worried about that whole hot tub phase, like all that.
Oh my
like
god!
that, how they were getting away with that stuff is maybe that's your next step, Harmack. Put you in a hot tub. Hot tub time machine.
Fat guy in a little hot tub.
Yeah. Just put Harmack. That you could rename your channel from Harmack Ultra to Harmack's Hot Tub Time Machine. And it's just you. It's just you playing games in your hot tub, and then all of but the stream comes.
Harmack's hot tub with hot honeys.
But your stream comes to an abrupt closure when you accidentally drop a controller in the hot tub, and it's...
That's all, folks. No, but it's just nowadays it's like half the time.
I'll come back to your comments here.
Half of the time, like when streaming and stuff, there's things I want to say, and I'm like, you got to bite your tongue. That's why, like, half the time I don't talk nearly as much as I used to, because it's like, if I say something wrong, where in my mind it's funny, I could piss off somebody, and the next thing I know, all of a sudden I'm getting either a warning or a strike. It's just like, it's like you really have to pay attention to what you say, and it's just like,
well, just don't say anything. You know, that you wouldn't say in the middle of a public place. I mean, that's how I go by it. Like,
I'm Generation X, man. We said everything to anybody.
You know what I mean? Like, you can't just go.
I know what you mean.
You can't just walk up to someone and go, "What's up, R word?" You know.
Well, no. We used to, but not anymore.
hey, you flippity other word for stick. Like, you know, you can't just you can't just go do that anymore.
No.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You have to just know your, you know, it's the stuff you wouldn't say in the middle of a bar, you know, or a club, or
if it's something I wouldn't say in the middle of a bar,
or a Kmart, you know, you never know.
Kmart. Look at you. Al, your age is showing.
TP Poker says that was the pun of the joke.
I know.
Are nipple jokes taboo? I don't think nipple jokes will ever be taboo.
No, they can't be taboo.
Nipple discrimination.
That's like my bread and butter. They can't be.
If nipple jokes are taboo, then Del Griffith's in trouble. I think he's in one of our clips tonight.
My channel would be completely dull if the sexual innuendo shit goes away. I mean, because that's the first thing that comes out when Poker comes in. Titties. I mean, that's the first thing he says. You know, and then they get. I mean, they did one, like the one that they. Oh my god, the whole night they were talking about. Oh my god, the seniors.
That came up the other. That came up one of these days this week. You were gone. Somebody said, I think it was Poker. He was like, at night we were naming all those senior names. He's like, that was.
Oh god, that was gold.
Really funny.
I mean, but it was just. I mean, but it was like an hour and a half.
Yep.
Of straight up Ethel.
Eunice.
What was the other one? Eunice, Gertrude. I mean, it's just you guys were going absolutely insane, and it was so funny. I was just like, and I'm thinking to myself, all I need is a Gertrude to come in here, and they're gonna lose their shit. Like.
TP Poker says he didn't know you were legally blind. I'm pretty sure you said that before.
Oh, I've said that before numerous times.
Yeah.
That's why I have the text. That's why I have the chat bot.
Yeah.
Because that's why 9 times out of 10, if I miss what you said, you'll see me lean over to the screen to read it.
It is hilarious how many people love that damn chat bot.
Yeah, anyone that knew that's coming in, like, oh, the chat bot, that's kind of cool. I'm like, it's a necessity.
It's like, no, it's not cool. It's because I have to have it. So don't abuse it, guy.
Yeah, if I don't have it, you guys ain't getting answered. Thank God for it. That's all I can say. Or it'd be a very quiet channel. So,
I've had people tell me why don't I have that same chatbot? I'm like, because I'm not stealing his thunder.
No,
That's
I've never had a problem with
Harmack
it though, either.
trademark though. That's like I don't know. I figured I would be like what someone else would do, a lot.
Well, hey, look at it this way. At least you're not copying my tweets. That's good.
I thought about it. All those 50 hashtags you have.
Well, it's just to get out there for ones I know that'll retweet usually.
Yeah, I know. I gotta pick. I don't know. I'm brainstorming all the time about something new to do to stand differently. Cause
Yeah.
I had Street Fighter 6 all week, which apparently people enjoyed. I from what I'm hearing, but I was really burnt out from Resident Evil 4. Like I need to go back and finish it, but I still don't want to. I do want to, but I just need to my mind is elsewhere right now. I have so many new games coming. 16's coming out in 2 weeks. I'm hyped as shit for that. The Pixel Collection I've been all over.
Wow.
Street Fighter 6. I'm about 75% way through 3, by the way.
Yeah, I have not really gotten much into it.
I got
it's been a busy past 2 weeks.
I binged the shit out of that a couple days ago. I'm about 75% done.
Yeah, I'll probably try doing some of it this weekend if I can. But yeah, no, I mean I don't know, man. I could honestly think that when all is said and done, I still think people are going to tune in for just
the simple fact
if they feel comfortable. No, I'm not just that. I was just
I
about
was
to say
waiting for
that.
a Harmack. The simple fact.
I was gonna say it. No, he's gonna blast my ass. No, I'm not gonna say it. No, but they'll tune in just because they like what they hear.
Fact.
They're not. Shut up. I hate you.
You're hitting the soundbar already.
And that's the other thing is you got some cool shit. You got a sound thing and stuff like that. I don't know how that shit works. I gotta actually go and change some of my settings to add newer sound.
They're necessary sometimes. I don't know. I don't know. I try to stop, and if something's going on in the chat, I try to not, I don't want to say acknowledge it, but I just try to, it was Dell's birthday the other day, which by the way, yeah. I don't know if that mofo heard his birthday song or not, but we're gonna get him.
Oh,
because I was trying to get people in the chat that night, and it was very quiet. So, happy birthday, Dell, you sick pervert. Yeah, we're gonna throw it to Dell here. I don't know if that's it or not. I can't believe the countdown kids are still a thing, by the way.
Oh my god, yeah.
Happy birthday, Dell, you son of a bitch.
Happy birthday.
There we go.
To you. Happy birthday to you.
DMCA this.
Happy birthday. Happy
It's public domain.
Happy birthday to you.
Del Griffith.
Happy birthday.
I think Dell's girlfriend is in this.
Oh, wow. What are you saying, Harmack?
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
This is not my birthday. Your birthday was June 6th, pal. That was 3 days ago.
Yep. Yay!
This guy wanted to go out for a birthday shot last weekend.
Oh, did he?
And I said, okay, let's go to because we usually go either to my bar behind me or we go up the street to the local bar. I said, all right, come on down. Let's go get your... I didn't even want to go out. I was tired.
Right.
He's like, oh, come on, man, just one. He pulls the old Del Griffith, elbow. The old Del Griffith elbow. It's like, come on, just one, buddy. I'm like, okay, let's go. You got me.
He gives you the anime eyes.
No, then he goes, all right, come on over. I'm like, but the bar is this way. Not that way. I was tired. I didn't want to even drive anywhere. All I wanted to do is walk up there, get a shot, come back, and then if he stayed, he stayed. If he went home, he went home. I was just like, I was indifferent about the whole thing. That's how Del Griffith's nights always start. Just one.
It never is.
I cannot tell you how many times I've heard that line from him. Every time he wants to go up to that bar up at the end of my street. Yeah, just one.
It's never just.
It's never just one.
You should know that.
It's not just him. It's the other guy we hang out with too. He's just as and sometimes I'm just as guilty. I'm easily persuaded. I'm easily persuaded.
No. This is Al. Oh, you're twisting my arm.
Come have fun, buddy. Okay.
All right. Yeah, you talked me into it.
Come have fun, guy. All right. If you say so. Are there any hot broads up at the bar at the end of the street? No.
I think that
sometimes there are. Few of the bar, yeah, he's right. Few of the bartenders are pretty hot up there.
Yeah, but I mean the patrons. I guess it all depends on how drunk you are.
It's we go up there because we know the owner. We have a rapport with him. We have him convinced that this is a true story, and I think this only recently got the person found out. So we had convinced it was more. I don't even want to say we. It was more or less the other guy we hang out with that goes up there, Richardson, who comes in there every now and then. We had the owner of the bar convinced that every time Del Griffith walked into that bar, that is when heavy metal music started playing. And this guy is a big 70s music guy. Like, he don't want no headbanging shit is what he calls it, headbanging shit. He don't want rap, anything like that. He don't want anything. So like every time we walk in there, my other buddy Richardson, he'll go in and play like Avenged Sevenfold or something, and you'll see this guy's like head pop up. He'll be like shit faced drunk, passed out, and his head will just go like, who played this? You know. So we had him convinced that Del Griffith was doing it. So he kept walking up to Del, and he'd be like, "You're that guy. You're the guy." Yeah. Playing a headbang.
I'm watching you.
Playing a headbang shit.
Yeah, no, like for example, the women that are up there, I don't know. I think if you're drunk enough, you think you're going to sleep with Marissa Tomei, and you end up waking up the next morning next to Mel Tomei.
Oh, that's rough.
At least he's crooning for you, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, no, it's
rough. Mel Tomei. Wow.
Jeepers creepers, you were getting in me deeper.
Oh,
you know, I mean, that's
no. Yeah, that was funny. And then every time, like, Del Griffith couldn't figure it out at first. He's like, "Why does he keep blaming me?" And I'm like, "I have no idea." And it was all the time my buddy was
Richardson.
He goes, "Do you ever wonder who plays that music? It's him. It's Del." And he's like, "Oh, okay. I'll have a conversation with him." So Del gets in his good graces because he played like Monkeys or something, or he played some 70s song that Del has a wealth of music knowledge that is probably like right under yours. Like there's Harmack and there's Del. Del's the movie guy, you're the music guy, and then Del's like the number 2 music guy. But
right,
yeah, he had some like 70s song he threw out, and then he got to come over. He's like, "That's good shit. That's good shit."
Next time put on Blue Oyster Cult. Don't Fear the Reaper. He'll love you.
Oh, it was Rolling Stones. That's what he played. Yeah, thank you.
Rolling Stones.
Yeah, he played Rolling Stones, and he comes over. He's like, "That's good shit. Who played this?" And he's like, "Me." He's like, "Who didn't play this?"
Yeah, he'd like Rolling Stones,
like, "You didn't play
CCR,
this."
Deep Purple. Rolling Stones, CCR, Deep Purple, fucking Cream, Eric Clapton. He'll be all into that shit.
Yeah, we normally, so we have another calling card we do, and this is probably the reason why Del was getting blamed, is every time we walk out of the bar, I'd queue up Avenged Sevenfold Nightmare. which is an 8-minute song, I believe.
Yeah.
Either that or Dragon.
Roughly, yeah.
Either that or I queue up Dragon Force. It was one of the two.
Through the Fire and Flames.
Yeah, Through the Fire and Flames or Avenged Sevenfold. I would queue up, and I'd walk.
They're both like 7-minute songs.
I'd walk out of the bar, get in the car, and you would just hear like in the distance, like you would hear like it start, and you're like, all right, I'm out of here.
Run! Don't look! Don't look back! You'll turn into a pillar of salt. Just keep going.
Look up on YouTube. Dragon. Rock Band made that song popular for like a year.
They really
like,
did.
It was like nonstop requested, and so yeah, it made all the jukeboxes and everything.
Oh yeah. That's
and when those damn millennials play Taylor Swift, I reward them by playing 15-minute Pink Floyd songs. I once spent.
There you go.
He's right. I once spent $15 at that bar skipping people's songs to play like relentless crap that like I knew they would hate, and they end up clearing out. It's great.
Brick in the Wall.
Brick in the
That'd
Wall.
Be a good
yeah,
one.
that.
Paradise by the Dashboard Lights.
Somebody played.
Oh,
I think it was Richardson. Last time we were up there, he queued up Will Smith. It was like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air song. And at first they all liked it. They're like, "Oh yeah, that's Will Smith." Blah blah blah. And then he accidentally played it 2 more times, so the song repeated, and they're like, "Oh, that's Will Smith again." And then like they had asked the bartender to skip it, and she goes, "Did you play this?" And we're like, "Yeah." And so she's like, "Sorry, I can't skip it. It was played." Then it comes on a 3rd time, and they're like, "Oh, come on!" And so like then. She's like, no, they played it. They put their money in, and even though it was a mistake, like, so they ended up leaving, and so like, we had the whole.
But you know what? I'll bet you they were rapping that thing all the way home.
They'll never want to hear the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme again. And that
West
theme, by the way,
Philadelphia, shut up.
If you play that theme for the whole entire song of it, it's like a 3-4 minute song. Like it's not a short
It is.
one. Like the sitcom has like a 10-second intro. This is like
no, it's got like 3 or 4 verses.
Yeah, there's a 2-minute long version of that, or maybe 4-minute. But yeah, they got super
it's a
pissed.
standard length. Yeah. Oh man, that's all. They played it 3 times. Oh,
He did it. I don't know how he did it. He did it by accident. But I was sitting there laughing because you see the one kid down there like, oh, come on, man.
Nice.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's like I heard one comedian say that, at those, if you go to those old diners, sometimes you'll see the ones where they got like the actual jukebox at the table.
Yep.
And
I remember those. Yeah.
He said him and his friends when they were younger, go in there and they would play Tom Jones's "What's Up, Pussycat." "What's up, Pussycat?" Well, and like I think it was like 10 times.
Yeah.
In a row, and people were getting, he said it was funny because you'd look around the bar, the first time they're all into it, because it's the 70s, they're all into it, yeah, and then they, and then about the 3rd, 4th time the song plays, you can tell people are starting to get annoyed. But what he did is like, okay, so like the 5th time the song would play and people were just now done with this song. But he would set it so now the next song after the 5th would be a completely different song and people were just like, ah. But then the next 5 songs would be What's Up, Pussycat all over.
Yep.
And he says, when that would happen, when that 6th time hit after they thought it was done, you saw just people lose their shit. Even the nicest people in the world were like, what the fuck?
Poker says my friends used to do that, but with Christmas music.
Oh, God.
I gotta try that sometime. That's what I should do next time I'm up there. When I leave is just play like Silent Night as I walk out. Like in the middle of June. Like I should do that. That would be, that's...
There you go.
I like that.
Yeah. Or Jingle Bell.
Yeah,
best one, Grandma
Jingle
got
Bells
run over by a reindeer.
Jingle Bells is a little too uppity. I need something that'll put him to sleep. A little Silent Night.
Oh, okay. Gloria.
Little Oh Holy Night, maybe.
Oh, there you go. Oh,
The version from Home Alone that's all like quiet and
yes.
organy. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That'll kill him.
Oh, holy man. Oh, man. Yeah. You got to find the organy version of that, though.
Yeah. Well, I don't know where they. I'd have to look at the soundtrack to see who is the
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't know.
artist for that one, because I'm sure it's like some Brooklyn Tabernacle Choir version or something, like, you know.
Oh, it's too good. Too good. I love fucking with people with that shit. I
Anything
mean,
else?
at least it's better. At least it's better than the guy that would come out, the cook that would come out and change your music.
Yeah, there was that phase. I told the owner, I was like, I quit coming because of that damn cook. For a while, we would play music, he'd come out and skip it, and I'd be like, and we got in an argument with him. We're like, first of all, he was skipping songs that were like, he was skipping like not crazy songs. Like he would skip
Right.
like Smashing Pumpkins, like songs people
Really?
like. He would be skipping. And I remember he skipped Dell's song the one time, and we got into it with the guy. We're like, dude, what the fuck? Like, stop.
Yeah.
And he's
I'd
like,
have-
well,
I'd
no one wants to hear that old song. I'm like, it's not that old, first of all. And second of all, it was my dollar. This is back then before you had the app. You had to go to the jukebox and throw a dollar in.
Yep.
So there was not even, like, getting any credit back on the TouchTunes app. This is like, you sunk a dollar into that machine.
I'd have made the fucker pay me back.
Yeah. Well, I was like, listen, you skip one more of my songs, you're gonna give me a beer, or you're gonna take it off my tab or something. You're gonna give me $1.
Yeah. I'd
So
have
I
been,
quit-
I'd
I
have been
quit
like,
coming
you
up
know
there.
what? I go skip another fucking song, man. I'm gonna shove that shit right up your ass.
I quit coming up there because I'm like, I'm gonna get drunk and I'm gonna like go like ballistic on this dude. And I really don't want to be arrested at a bar.
I'd have been a dick to him.
Throwing a fucking glass at
want?
him.
How do you know what people want to hear and don't want to hear? I'd have been a dick. I'm like, I've been DJing since 1996. I think I know more than you.
Dell's
piece
right.
of
If it
shit.
wasn't Slayer, he hated it.
Yeah, well, tough shit. You don't like Slayer? Fucking go home.
Nope.
Or if you like Slayer and that's all you want to hear and they don't play Slayer all the time there, get a new job where they do play Slayer.
Fucking go home.
Good. Fucking go home. Don't be stealing my... You're stealing my money and not compensating me for it. No. You know how hard dollars are to come by these days? I mean, shit.
Anything else you guys want to talk about before we attempt to get to some clips here?
I gotta see these.
Well, that depends here. Can I even get to them? Because I need to find a new way to get the clips. Hang on.
Don't you have it set up like you have on mine?
Or
is it something different because you have to use
Here's the thing:
Discord?
when I stream this call on Discord, I cannot get back to the Discord chat without opening up in the web.
That's weird.
Like I have to literally go into the web version of it to do it.
Well, that's something I noticed with. I swear to God, that's an OBS issue because whenever I'm doing like Chrono Trigger or something, when like one of those cutscenes hit and I go off and because for some reason you can't have that screen showing when a cutscene's computer just goes When I come back, it just says looking for something to play, even though it's there.
Mm-hmm.
So I literally have to shut the game off, restart the game for it to see it again. And it's just like, where is that glitch?
I think I just got it. Let's talk about Harmack getting some new damn sounders. Harmack, what's going on with the sounders, buddy?
I'll get some new sounders if I remember to this weekend. I believe they're saved somewhere. So I'll talk to Al and I'll put in some new.
Yeah, people want.
I gotta leave some of them, but
let's see.
Hey, spend a freaking 50 cents and listen to some of the good ones.
By the way, I have a retro clip that I'm gonna play as well. I tried to tag Mr. Shale and Raven because it's a Dead by Daylight.
Oh
clip
shit!
From a long ass time ago, and Neither of them responded.
Oh,
So I'm gonna play it anyway.
Way to-
But it's a retro.
way to
clip.
ghost.
It's a retro clip from ages ago. So
Yeah,
I'll
well,
play
let's see
that.
some of these clips.
All right, let me go back here. What's the first one? All right, here's me. Okay, I played the one where I jumped back 3 feet. I think that's where we left off. Okay, so we're gonna do starting from May 10th. I think that's about
All right.
how long.
Sounds about right.
It's been how long since we've been on. So
Yeah.
let me. I mean, give or take. I may have missed a couple here, but there wasn't a lot of clips, by the way. Normally we are showered with clips. This time, not so much. So, just warning you guys. Hang on, let me get my browser ready here. This is a process. Okay, hang on just 1 second. I'm going to go right through them all. And if you have to commentate, Harmack, let me know. I can stop or do whatever here. So, here we go. This one is
For what?
if you have to commentate or anything, let me know.
Oh,
This one is somebody wrote German sexter. I don't know what that means, but it's German suplex. So here we go. Here's the first one. Oh.
Debemos llevárselo.
Hello.
Cuerpo.
Oh. Okay, so that was awesome. So that's something new that, or at least that I have not seen them do for a while in the old Resident Evil games. He German suplexed this old lady.
that's cool.
Hello.
Cuerpo.
I love this. Best German suplex ever.
German suplexed her. Did you see that?
Oh,
He's
there you go.
dr-
That's the first one here. Second one is Slash goes all Lord of the Flies. I don't remember this one, so let's see what this one is here. No Dell.
Oh, I think I got.
Yeah, that's what
the
happened. This pig comes up out of nowhere. No Dell. He is like, I don't know.
Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, that's a pig. Fuck you, you motherfucking pig, bitch. Wait, my health. That damn pig.
And then it ends with a bang by Shale.
That damn pig. He attacked me.
All right, that was Slash goes all Lord of the Flies. I have not seen Lord of the Flies, so I assume that was from the movie. All right, here's our retro clip. Remember our buddy UNC Phil, right? You remember him?
Yeah.
So I don't remember if you guys. Well, this is a tricky thing to say. Tricky thing to say. God damn it! I'm having a stroke. Hang on. It's a tricky thing to say. So in this one here, we used to do these escape show game nights back in the day.
Oh yeah.
And we had tried Dead by Daylight had just been gaining popularity here, so we had tried playing Dead by Daylight for the first time. And Phil was teaching us how to play. Well, in this clip, I end up getting caught, and Phil has to come, or someone has to come rescue me. It ends up being Phil. And, well, he succeeds, but something else goes on where he gets royally screwed. I mean, like, this, I laughed out loud when I found this clip, and I immediately tried to tag, Raven and Shale and got nothing from either of them. So, thanks, guys. Here we go.
Loving the help. Thank you.
Yeah. Enjoy the retro clip. This one's a little long. It's about 2
What
minutes
happens
long.
if you hit R2 right now?
Nothing.
What the heck are you carrying, then?
So I'm running here,
It's a comic book.
and I'm running. There's Eric. Now Eric is the killer. As you can see, this video has been edited, so you can see Eric is the killer here. I'm running from him.
No, Phil's alive too.
Oh sure.
So I get in this outhouse. Here comes Eric.
Oh, you saw that, didn't you?
So Eric throws me on his back.
You saw that.
And now I'm hung here. So now Eric is guarding the area, and now someone has
How
to
long do you
rescue
have to
me.
attempt to escape?
And that's where Phil comes in. And I'll let the rest of this just play
Well,
out.
she...
Oh, never mind. Ooh.
All right, here comes Phil to save the day. And bam. One more time. Eric just whacks him right in the head. I got away scot-free.
I got the hell out of there.
I smacked you guys and just lost you.
Alright, anyway, that's your retro clip of the week right there. Thoughts, comments, concerns?
Oh, that was great. That was great.
Alright, this one is the Del Griffith nipple joke. This one is good.
Oh, this is hilarious.
So, oftentimes when Harmack ends his stream, we try ways to get him to... He goes on this robotic script, and we try to find things to say to him to get him to go off script or to stifle him. And, well, this one worked.
Check out
Are
our...
you aware that you didn't get a game
That's a
over?
nice picture, right? Yeah. Huh? Yeah, I know that. I saw that. That's what I figured when I
Please
found
show
that
some
goal
nipple.
in his heart. What? Huh? Yeah, I know that.
The
I
nipple
saw that.
joke.
That's what I figured when I
Please
when I
show
found
some
that goal
nipple.
in his heart. What? Anyway, you could also check out
Are
our...
you aware that
He was so, like, annoyed by that comment. It was hilarious. Alright, this is another Resident Evil remake clip. Apparently the zombies can jump. I was not aware of this. It caught me off guard. Alright, that's it. This dude's about to run towards me here. Oh, he jumps! So, by the way,
Well,
Harmack,
that's new.
when you play this, they watch out, they'll jump.
I didn't know they jumped.
Teleportation right here.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh
Watch
my
out.
god.
Well, that's
Watch out for jumpers.
When the hell did that happen?
I don't. It stunned me too. So
No shit.
this is current. This is as of the end of May. So I'm currently here in the game right now. This kind of turns into that part of Village where you have to run from the baby.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there's a part just like this. So I'm trying to get past this axe guy, and I'm trying to get his movement patterns down because I have no weapons. He's blind,
Whoa.
but he can hear you very well. I don't think he goes past here. So I'm trying to, like, figure out his patterns. Ran past him and still got killed. I don't think he goes past here. Dead.
That sword's a little long.
oh,
That's-
this is
Yeah, you
this is
think?
gonna be.
Yeah, I'm still there, actually. I gotta pass that part soon. This goes back to the old jokes, the old people jokes from the other night that you were
Oh
referring
god, this was so good.
to. This is in reference to Hattie.
Consequences.
Hattie
If
was
you
one of the
shall,
names.
there'll be
LOL,
terrible
Hattie.
consequences. There's no hope of rescuing her if even for you, Melanchor.
Hattie, keep it untied so he can pin the tail on the right donkey.
Wow. If the rescue shall, there'll
LOL,
be terrible
Hattie.
consequences.
Your face. Wow.
There's no hope of rescuing her if even for you, Melanchor.
Hattie, keep it untied so he can pin the tail on the right donkey.
Wow. If the rescue shall,
L-
And this is current as of the other night. This brutal loss that got me over 1,000 views on TikTok in Street Fighter
Really?
6. Yes, this has been viewed over 1,000 times on my TikTok account. I'm that popular.
I fudged it.
I might have got her. So to kind of set this up here, we're neck and neck, as you can see over here on the 2 meters here. We're pretty close. I go in for a super, and I hit the wrong super. I did a close up one. Should have done the farther one. Well, I might have got her. What? What? Bitch. I might have got her. That shocked me. What? That shocked me. I'm not gonna lie. So there you go, guys. That is your. There's your current clips. We are now current on the clips. You guys got to take more clips.
Awesome.
Which leads me to my next thought here, Harmack, is
Yes.
I think part of the reason we're lackadaisical on the clips is because
Yeah.
you're not dying enough.
No, I'm not. You're right.
You're not getting frustrated enough. You haven't taken enough risks and died.
You're the one telling me not to get frustrated.
No, I'm telling you not to get pissy and get frustrated is fine.
How do you not get frustrated and not get pissy?
I just laugh it off. Like I could have raged over and threw a controller over that loss in Street Fighter.
No,
But I was like, oh,
they're
whatever.
expensive.
Yeah, it's like whatever. But you gotta play. You gotta play games where it requires you to die a lot.
No. I've died a couple of times in Chrono.
Those aren't the kind of deaths, though. I mean, those are slow deaths. We need like quick. Holy shit! Harmack didn't see it coming. Deaths like from the emo bear or the.
Oh God, no! I can't do a game.
The famous Tomb Raider deaths from back in the day. You remember the old? Oops! I fell off the cliff. Oops! I missed the barrel. You know.
Oops! I can't walk a fucking tightrope pole thing.
Yeah, we need those classic Harmack clips to come back. That's what we need.
I'll do what I can.
All right. All right, guys. That's going to be it for State of the Streams. I know that some people were here. I appreciate your faithful,
Yeah, thanks for stopping by, guys.
faithful attendance. You guys are all over us when we do not do State of the Streams, and that's fine. You can be. That's okay by me. I'd rather you guys care than not care. But when you bitch about and ask me if there's going to be a State of the Streams, and then you don't show up, and then you bitch because the next week because there's not another Friday show. I mean, really?
Yeah, like next Friday there won't be one. It won't be one till the Friday after.
Yeah.
So, gotta get over it, guys.
We have been asked to go back to we have to follow up on season 2 of the Tales of the Oregon Trail.
Oh yeah.
Gotta find out what happened to DM. Remember he got bit?
You got biddies in the back, and
Yep.
that's right. And Gales is making funny noises,
Yep.
and somebody stinks from the back. I don't know who.
Who was the one? You said funny noises. There's a
And that
skill
was Gales
slap.
making annoying.
Yep.
Making annoying noises in the backstage. Kelly and Eric are all over each other.
Del Griffith says, "Who bitched about it and didn't show up?" Good old DM for starters was one of the ones.
Right?
He's always like, "Is there a SOTS today?" Yep. Didn't show up.
Best.
So I don't want to hear it next week when he's like wondering if there's gonna be a Friday show, and I'll be like, "Yeah, there was a Friday show. You weren't here."
Snooze your lose, sucker.
You can always catch the shows on replay on the VOD part of the channel on Twitch because I can't post them on YouTube for 24 hours. So you'll have to watch them here until I post them to YouTube.
Bum, bum.
Anyway, guys, it was fun. It's been a blast.
Hell yeah.
I hope you guys have a great weekend.
Definitely have a good one.
And you'll be back on Monday, Harmack. You've been a little bit absent this past week.
Yeah, Tuesday I wasn't here because I was dog ass tired Tuesday. And then, so I had every intention of coming back Wednesday and Thursday, but then they said, hey, you guys want to work some overtime? I'm like, sure. Then I'm like, so, okay, I'll be back on Thursday. As soon as I get into work Thursday, they're like, hey, we're continuing that overtime if you want to do one more day. Yeah, fuck it. I'm not turning down time and a half. It's just, that's stupid. Who's going to do that? So, but I even asked, I'm like, well, we're not doing this on Friday. They're like, no, just today is the last day. I'm like, okay, good. So I'm like,
All right.
I'm not blowing off another SOTS. It's just,
Yeah, I didn't want to blow off another SOTS either. I wanted to get one in the
no,
books here.
no.
All right, guys, we'll see you
Definitely.
next week.
Yep,
on
Monday I'll be back.
Monday.
You get to mess with Ozzy, so that ought to be good.
All right. I don't know. SSWF will be Monday. Tuesday, I haven't figured out what I'm doing yet. Probably RE4, but I might just try something else. I don't know. I'm going to beat RE4, whether I beat it by myself or not, or on stream. I'm going to beat it, but I'm taking chances. I'm taking risks. I don't know what I'm doing yet. We'll see. Anyway, guys, take those
Hey, guys.
risks. Have a good weekend.
Take them. Love them.